Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students, and thanks for clicking, as well as welcome back to the series of lecture on parts of speech. Today we are going to deal with very important topic, and that is conjunction and its types. Conjunctions are very much important to learn in order to join your sentences in a proper meaning. That will only give the proper meaning whenever joined perfectly. So we are going to study each and everything about the conjunction and its types. You all are requested to subscribe this channel so that you are going to get all the videos based on easy grammatical concepts in a go. And don't forget to press bell icon. By pressing it, you will get all the notifications of new lessons. So students, let's get started. First of all, we are going to study about the conjunction. We are going to dig out the topic by its definition. Conjunction, as the word implies, the word which is going to conjugate. Conjugate means to link up, to build the link between two different sentences, between two different phrases, between two different words, or between two different clauses. So the definition is, conjunctions are used to join clauses, phrases and words together for constructing sentences. For constructing means to delivering the fruitful and the meaningful texture to the sentence. Conjunctions make a link between or among the words. Between is used for the two things, and among is used for more than three words, more than two words, that can be 3, 4 and up to so on. So among is used for more than two, or the group of the words to other part of these sentences and show relationship between or among them. Obviously, when conjunction is going to use in a sentence, its function is very much important. It is going to serve two major functions in a sentence. Number one is linking up, and the second is it is going to show the relationship of one part to another part. That one part can be of set of clauses, set of phrases, or set of words, or that can be dependent or independent clause. That totally depends upon its types. Now let us study the examples of conjunctions. The basic examples. Alex and Robin are playing together. In this example, and is conjunction, and that is linking up the word Alex and the word Robin to each another, and it is giving us the meaning that both are playing together. Next is, I play cricket and Robin plays football. In this example, first part is I play cricket and the second part is Robin plays football. We are going to join them up by a conjunction, that is and. Next example is, when he was sick, I went to see him. Now over here, when is indicating the situation or the condition that is expressed in the second part of the sentence. So in this example, actually the conjunction when is showing us the relationship of one part to another part of the sentence. So basically conjunction serves the two purposes. Number one is of linkage, and the second one is to show the relationship. Obviously when things are linked up, they are going to show certain relations to each another. Now we are going to deal with the types of conjunction. First one is coordinating conjunction, second is correlative conjunction, and the third one is subordinating conjunctions. Now I would like to request you all, just focus on its basic concepts. Do not try to cram this topic, because whenever you are going to cram it, you will be not able to identify them in a sentence in a correct way. So just focus on the concepts. Number one, coordinating conjunction. As name implies, coordinate. Coordinate means whenever you are going to ordinate with the certain sentences or the certain part of the sentence, and that sentence should be of equal rank, then you may say as it is coordinating. Co means to link up, to have a connection, and ordinating means having the same rank. Now let's deal with its definition. The job of coordinating conjunction is to join two words, phrases or independent clauses which are parallel in structure. Before moving towards this topic in a detail, I would like to request you all, if you haven't dealt with the topic of dependent and independent clause, then just go and watch that video. The link will be given or shown in front of your screen in the I button. Just press it and you will be there on that lesson. Well, the important point to consider in coordinating conjunction is they are going to coordinate the sentences, phrases or other part of the sentences which are parallel in structure. Now parallel in structure means that they should consist of the same meaning. They should consist of delivering the same purpose. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions, and that has been made to learn an acronym. An acronym is a word which is used mainly in order to learn the different words in a flow or in a order. So the acronym for coordinating conjunction is FAN-BOYS, as each letter is indicating the each coordinating conjunction. Only we have the 7 coordinating conjunction. This should be on your fingertips in order to recognize them in a sentence. First one is for, next is an, neither, but, or, yet, and so. These are indicating each letter by FAN-BOYS. Next we are going to deal its examples. Number 1. We went to the stadium and enjoyed the cricket match. In this example, let us just figure out how they are parallel in structure. We went to stadium, enjoyed the cricket match. It is giving us the sense that we went to stadium to see some sort of the match. That can be cricket match, that can be a football one or any other one. So it means that the sentences are of parallel rank. So we have been linked up those two part of the sentences by using a coordinating conjunction which is and. Example number 2. Do you want an ice cream or chocolate? Now over here we are talking about the choices. So we have the 2 choices and we are having the 2 options, and we have to select when we have to select one from the 2, then we use or. Or means either you are going to consider the first option or the second option, whereas and indicates you are considering the both options. Third one is go away and never come back. In this example, go away is indicating that someone is asking or requesting someone to go away, and the second part is never come back. Obviously never come back is related to going away, so we have been linked up these 2 parts by and means we are considering the both parts of the sentences equally. Next is correlative conjunction. As name implies, correlative. The relative part is used in it with the equal rank of the sentences. Let's study in detail. Correlative conjunctions connects words, phrases that carry equal weight in a sentence. As name was implying, so it means that we are going to just get it by its name. Let's see its usage. When we want to join 2 independent clauses, 2 subjects, 2 antecedents or 2 personal or two prepositional phrases. So basically you want to connect two equal parts of the sentence. Equal means they have the equal rank, they are going to deliver the equal meaning but in a different way. For example, correlative conjunctions are not only, but also, either or, neither nor, both and, not but, and whether or. Another tip to recognize the correlative conjunction is they always used in a pair. For example, neither nor. That is always going to use in a pair in a sentence. For example, both and. That is always going to use in a pair form in a sentence. So correlative conjunctions are the conjunctions that deals with the equal rank of the phrases, words or independent clauses, but they used in a pair. What makes them different from the first type? The pair usage of it. Now let's see the examples. Number 1. Neither Alex nor Robin can play basketball. In this example, it is indicating us that first person is not able, or first person cannot play, as well as the second person cannot play. So neither and nor are used in a pair, and it is called correlative conjunction here, and both are indicating the equal rank in respect of delivering the meaning. Number 2. I want both ice cream and cake. Over here, both and are used in a pair, and it is indicating that we are going to consider both options. Option number 1 as well as the option number 2. Next, example number 3. He ate not only the ice cream but also the chocolate. Now not only and but also are used in a pair form in a same sentence, and they are qualifying the equal rank of the sentences. Next we are going to deal with the difference between coordinating conjunction and correlative conjunction, as it is very much important to recognize them so we are able to have the correct concept. As we know that conjunction joins two clauses. You may get the clause video in the I button, which is showing right in front of your screens. Just press it and you will be there on the clause lesson. Well, a coordinate conjunction joins two equal clauses, whereas subordinate conjunction joins dependent clause and independent clause. The dependent and independent concept is going to clear in the clause lecture as well as the dependent independent lecture. So you all are requested to just consider that lecture before dealing towards the types of, or before moving towards the types of conjunctions. Next we are going to deal with the third type of conjunction, and that is subordinate conjunction. Now the name is indicating sub and ordinate. That means now we are going to deal with unequal ranks, as it is indicating sub. Sub means the one which is under someone. A subordinating conjunction joins elements of an unparalleled sentence structure. These elements are usually a dependent clause and independent clause. As name was indicating, and I told you that the name implies subordinating. It means that we are going to use a conjunction which is going to connect the unequal rank or unequal or unparalleled sentences, part of sentences, clauses or words. Let's see its examples. The most commonly used subordinating conjunction includes after, how, then, one, when, although, if, that, where, as, in order that, though, which, as much as, in as much as, unless, while, because, and so on. We cannot obviously learn out the whole list of subordinating conjunction. We are going to figure them out in a sentence by just considering the dependent and independent phrase clause in a sentence. Now we are going to deal with the examples of subordinating conjunction. Number one is, before we left home, I had my breakfast. In this example, the first part is we left home, and the second part is I had my lunch. So these two parts of the sentences are pretty different in their rank. They are not giving us the complete sense, and they are from the different ranking because they are delivering the different meanings. So we have been linked up them togetherly by using a subordinate conjunction, that is before. Now by using before, now it is going to give us a sense. Before we left home, I had my lunch or the breakfast. Number two, provided they come, we can start class. Now again, they come is the first part, and the second part is we can start class. These two sentences are pretty different from each another with respect to its meaning. So we are going to link up those two parts by using subordinate conjunction, which is provided here. Next example is, when he was washing my car, I went to the store. In this example, he was washing my car is the first part, I went to store is another part. Means we are having totally different functions in these two parts of the sentences. Whenever we have the different rank of the sentences, we always use subordinate conjunction, because one is ordinate sentence, another is subordinate, that is going to follow the ordinate one. In that manner, we have to use subordinate conjunction in order to link them up by its meaning. Next example is, even though the weather was horrible, they still went outside. Next we are going to have the review about all three types of the conjunctions. So the first one is coordinating conjunctions, and it is going to include fanboys only. You may learn these fanboys list on your fingertips. Second one is subordinating conjunctions, and that is going to have a different kind of the list, but you may just consider one tip that we are going to deal in this type of conjunction with the different ranks of the sentences, clauses or words. Third one is correlative conjunction. As the name is indicating, it is going to correlate with another part of the sentence. So they are always going to use in a sentence in a pair form. So students, this was all about the conjunctions. To use the conjunction in a most appropriate way, you have to go through with this lecture more than one time. You all are requested to subscribe this channel so that you are going to get all the videos in a go. Don't forget to press bell icon so that you will be able to get all the notifications of new lessons. Thanks for clicking. Thank you.